Hey there! Welcome back to Data Science or Not. I'm Terry. Picture this. You just got promoted from junior data scientist or mid-level data scientist to senior. You're celebrating with your friends, updating your LinkedIn, feeling great. Then Monday comes, you sit down with your manager in your next one-on-one, and you ask, so what's next for me? Your manager shrugs, mentions something vague about staff data scientist roles that may or may not exist. You look around, everyone is a senior data scientist who've been at least there for 3, 4, 5 years. Sounds familiar to you? Here's the uncomfortable truth that no one talks about. Senior data scientist is often the terminal level at most companies. Unlike the clear path from junior to mid to senior, what comes next is very unclear and inconsistent. You've climbed this ladder, but now you're staring at nothing. There's no obvious next step. There's no promotion path, just a very vague sense that you're supposed to figure out yourself. This isn't broken, it's by design. Here's the thing, most companies don't need armies of principal scientists or directors. It's simple economics. Organizations have a pyramid structure, as I've listed here. And senior levels is where that pyramid shrinks significantly. But here's what I've learned navigating this myself. This moment is both liberating and terrifying. Today, I want to reframe this challenge as an opportunity. We'll explore why this calls for deep self-reflection, examine 4 realistic paths forward, and tackle the big question: does changing directions mean starting over? Let's dive in. Reaching senior is both an achievement and a crossroads. Your path forward, it gets to be uniquely yours. But that freedom comes with responsibility. You need to be intentional. That brings us to the most important work you will do at the senior level: strategic self-reflection. Not your typical performance review kind of thinking. I'm talking about genuine introspection about who you are as a professional. Let's examine these 3 key areas. First, what are you exceptional at? Not just competently, exceptionally. After years in data science, you've developed genuine strength. Maybe you're the person who translates technical complexity into business language. Perhaps you have a gift for untangling messy data. Or you might be the one who structures ambiguous problems into clear frameworks. These aren't just skills. These are your professional superpowers. They are why people seek you out. And second, what energizes you? This sounds obvious, but it's easy to lose track. Do you light up during deep technical problem solving? Do you get excited when mentoring others? Feel most alive when building consensus across teams? You have to pay attention. What makes you lose track of time? What accomplishments are you genuinely proud of? And third, what are your development areas? Every senior has competent but not exceptional areas. Maybe you're technically brilliant but struggle with executive communication. Perhaps you excel at analysis but find project management draining. Here's my contrarian advice. Don't focus too much on fixing what's broken. If you've reached at the senior level, you clearly have enough strength to be valuable. Acknowledge your gaps. Improve them enough to avoid roadblocks. But pour your energy into amplifying your strength. The goal is not perfect well-roundedness. It's exceptional value in ways that matter for your chosen direction. Now we can talk about how to choose your path. Once you've done this self-reflection, you can evaluate your options. But first, let me share this decision framework that has served me well. 1. Start with energy, not prestige. Which path genuinely excites you when you imagine the day-to-day? Don't choose based on what sounds impressive. Choose based on what you'd find fulfilling for years to come. 2. Align with your strength. Which path leverages your superpowers? If you are exceptional at technical problem solving but struggle with people dynamics, technical leadership might beat people management. And 3, consider the life stage. Can you handle the demands of people management? Do you have flexibility to potentially take a pay cut while learning new skills? Personal circumstances matter. And number 4, think in experiments, not permanence. Most career moves are reversible. You can't try management and return to IC work. You can pivot to product and then later join a startup. Give yourself the permission to explore more. 5, talk to people in the target roles. Before any major decision, have real conversations with people already doing what you're considering. Ask about their actual day-to-day, their challenges, their rewards, what they wish they'd known. With this framework in mind, let's examine your 4 main options. Alright, here are the 4 potential paths. Path 1, people management. Traditional management means trading technical work for people leadership. This is the most traditional path. Becoming a manager, director, eventually a VP of data. It appeals to many because it seems like the obvious next step. You've succeeded as an IC, so why don't you lead other ICs? But here's what management actually involves. Your work, completely different. Instead of analyzing data, you're running one-on-ones and navigating politics. Instead of solving technical problems, you're solving people problems. Instead of dopamine hits from working code, you get satisfaction from others' success. Some thrive here. If you genuinely enjoy developing talent, if strategic thinking energizes you, if you are comfortable with ambiguous people problems, management might be a good fit for you. But be honest, are you interested because you want to manage? Or because it seems like the only way up? Many assume management is a promotion. It's actually a career change. The good news? Many companies offer trial runs, lead a project team, mentor your interns, take on team lead responsibilities while staying as an IC. Test whether management is genuinely appealing or just theoretically attractive. And path 2, tech leadership. This is to become the go-to technical expert without managing people. This second option is advancing as a technical IC. You can be a staff data scientist and then principal data scientist, or become a technical fellow. This is less common in data science than software engineering, but growing. Companies are recognizing the value of senior technical experts who don't want to manage. What do tech leads actually do? They tackle the most complex, ambiguous problems. They might architect data platforms, lead technical data strategy, serve as the tech authority of major experiment decisions. They work across teams, provide guidance, and ensure consistency. This requires different leadership. You lead through expertise and influence, not authority. You need to be comfortable as the go-to person without formal power. The challenge? Not all companies have robust technical tracks for data scientists. Some only recognize people management as an advancement. You should look into whether your target companies actually support senior technical ICs. And now path 3, strategic career shifts, or I call evolvements here. This means to transition into adjacent roles that build on top of your data science foundation. Maybe becoming a machine learning engineer, a product manager, or join a startup, or build your own startup. Here's where I want to challenge a very dangerous misconception. Changing roles doesn't mean starting over. You're not throwing away years of experience. You're building on top of it. I've personally explored multiple variations. Tech lead, people management, machine learning work. Some experiments worked out. Some experiments worked better than the others. Each taught me something valuable about what I want. Look at tech broadly. Front-end engineers become back-end engineers. Software engineers become product managers. PMs leave their company to start their own companies. These transitions happen constantly. They're not career restarts. They are a career evolution. Your data science experience is incredibly valuable. As an MOE, your statistical thinking and experimentation background gives you an advantage. As a PM, your analytical skills and comfort with ambiguity are gold. And as a founder, your data-driven decision-making creates a strong foundation to begin with. You're not abandoning your past. You're building on top of it. Yes, you need new skills, but your core abilities can transfer. In our AI era, this adaptability isn't just beneficial, it's essential. Data science as a function has transformed dramatically. The professionals who thrive, they adapt and they grow. And the last path is the portfolio approach. And in one sentence, this means to combine multiple professional activities instead of one traditional role. Continue as a senior data scientist while also consulting, teaching, writing, advising, startups, or work part-time while building your own product. This is essentially what I'm trying to do, combining data science work and content creation and helping other data scientists grow. The benefits: flexibility, variety, autonomy, and the challenges: more self-management, more income variability. And this is not for everyone, but for those who value diverse challenges, it can be incredibly rewarding. But the key here is to ensure your activities complement rather than compete. Your consulting should build on your full-time experience, and your teaching should reinforce your practical skills. Here's what I've learned watching senior data scientists navigate these choices. There's no perfect path. There's no permanent path either. The best decision is the one that aligns with who you are now and what you want to learn next. The most successful people I know have non-linear careers. They've moved between IC and management, different companies and different industries, technical and business roles. They don't share the same path, but they share the same hunger to grow. And honestly, I'm still figuring this out myself. There's no perfect master plan here, but I do have clarity about general direction, creating value through data while building things that help other data scientists grow. The specific titles and company names, they matter way less than moving towards that direction. Your direction might be different. Maybe becoming the go-to technical expert, building high-performing teams, using data to drive product decisions affecting millions of people. The beauty of reaching the senior level is that you've earned the credibility and stability to explore thoughtfully. You don't need a 20-year plan. You just need enough clarity to make your next decision with intention. Reaching senior data scientist isn't the end of your progression. It's the beginning of your career ownership. Until now, the path has been prescribed. Learn Python, master SQL, understand statistics, build your business acumen, develop stakeholder skills. Beyond senior, this is when you get to write your own story. The key is making intentional choices based on honest self-reflection. Whether you choose to lead people, lead technically, evolve strategically, or create a portfolio of career, success comes from aligning your path with your strength and what energizes you. In an era of rapid change, adaptability is your most valuable skill. The specific tools will evolve, but your adaptability to solve complex problems, learn new domains, and create value through data, these capabilities will serve you regardless of title or role. You don't need a perfect plan. What you do need is directional clarity. Make it count. If you are facing this transition, I'd love to hear your thought process in the comments. What's drawing you towards different paths? What's creating uncertainty? And if this helped you, please like and subscribe. These career conversations don't happen enough in our industry. I'm committed to change that. I'm Terry, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, Coco. Meow.